Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be shooting some 22LR punch rounds. So we're going to see if we can punch through some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and let's see these results. Our targets today are these ones here. Now I don't have a number on this one, but it's 75 sleeved. And you'll notice here that we don't have a 10, a 5 count. That's because I only have 5 rounds of punch left. Alright guys, quick chat about the punch round right here for the 22LR. This is a perfectly formed one. I have had difficulty with this round because they just misshape or they don't even fire as far as I'm concerned. And I've kept a few so that way I could like talk about it with y'all when I came to this round. And so check out these ones. You can see here like this first one is like pancaked in right where it meets the cartridge, and as well as this one, less on this one and the least most. But you see that little white gap in between the cartridge and the projectile itself? It's like hot glue or wax, and it's just, I don't know, man. I just don't feel good firing that through my rifle at the same time. And then here, like here you can see where it hit like a ridge along the receiver when I was trying to cycle it through, and it still hit something. And then as well as this one, you can see the little ridges. And then this is obviously the worst one because it's pancaked compared to this round, which is an OG round. It's quite better looking. Now, this isn't the only round I've experienced this with. This one over here is a subsonic round, but I almost had no problems. This is probably like one of two issues, but it did the same thing. You would think, oh, it's the rifle, but out of 50 rounds that I've shot, this one or potentially one other one were the only ones I didn't want to send through because it could potentially malfunction in the weapon. So I wasn't trying to do that, obviously. But let me know your thoughts about shooting these ones. I could use them for one more video I have planned, and then these would have to be the ones that would do it. Let me know, because as you can see here, the firing pin struck it. I don't know if I can get that, but that one didn't go off for some reason. Alright, time to check the damage. Dude, I was shooting all over the place apparently. Even though I shot little target earlier, and for some reason they just hit whatever we wanted. That hit correctly, that hit correctly. So did it go through the 50 sec? Yes, quite clearly it did. And now onto the 100. And here's where I'm like, oh, you see what I mean? So I shot the top part of this. I don't know, I was kind of trying to do it quickly when I was shooting them in the video, but like, I'm not even sure myself, but I did go through them, and I count this as destruction, but technically it would be 3 cards short of the 100 stack, so it would pass through 97 at least, but it definitely went through the 100 stack, I would say so. Now moving on to the 55 stack over here. It also went through this one. That punch round, I guess, had more humph than I thought. And unfortunately, it looks like we are not going to be able to recover our lead this time. And now here's where it gets interesting. So again, I missed, and it technically did strike. It went through the right side, and it even dug in deeper, like it was curving inward toward it. However, it did go through, guess it, 55. This is 55 because these other 20, I counted them backwards by what survived. These other 20 managed to somehow survive the run. By some sort of miracle they did. And I'm almost convinced to shoot this stack one more time to give it one more run around, but time to show you the results on paper. Alright, so the results are here. 25, 50, and 100. It did pass through. We were suspicious because there was like, it was like roughly 97. 3 of them almost didn't break. And it for sure passed the sleeved 55 count, which is the minimum, and then 75 count, which is the maximum for the amount of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the deck. So, thanks for tuning in. we'll come back again next time here in a couple weeks and shoot a different round and hit some of the same familiar targets. Or I got two other things I want to shoot lined up, so we'll get those results in. And don't think I forgot about those incendiary and tracer rounds. It's just a matter of time and place and what I want to do about it in the event of a fire. So catch you next time.